Knights TV is brought to you by BMW Electrical, UG Mains, Data and Comms, and Security.
Μόνο του έχει κάνει μέχρι τώρα. Μόνο. Celebrate, but fucking don't do that shit. There's kids here too. You'll fucking play. You can't play. Next time, Trevor!
Well, Stabber got off to just about the perfect start, but it all went wrong from there. What do you think happened?
Oh, just stupid errors. You know, we virtually gave Oakleigh the game. You know, our defensive back two, probably the worst I've seen them play all year, and we made opportunities for them, and they punished us.
Yeah, the defence has conceded a few goals in the last couple of games. It's been pretty solid all season, but do you put it just down to defensive errors?
Oh, of course. You know, it's clear and simple. You know, Milan really gets beaten, and so does young Gergo, and they got demoralised today.
It was a different Oakleigh side to the side you faced earlier in the season. What have you made of what they've done in the last few months?
I don't take too much into it because of the fact that, as I just said, you know, we gave them a lot of opportunities. The first 15 minutes, I thought we had total control and we deserved to be 1-0 up, and had probably a good opportunity to score to go 2-0 up, and then, you know, probably about 25 minutes of madness happened.
Yeah, the boys did possess the ball for periods of the game. Do you think they played better up front, a bit more combination play?
Yeah, we did. We spread the ball out wide quite well. Young Robbie did well, I thought, and Steeple to a certain extent. And you know, I thought we had him covered, as I said, the first 20 minutes.
Back at home after 4 games away next week against North Geelong, is it a game you have to win?
Oh, definitely. You know, if we're going to stay in contact with the top 3 or 4, we have to win these games. And we come here to obviously win a game, and it was very, very disappointing for us.
Was it tough to get the boys back up after the disappointment of last week?
It was during the course of the week for sure. You know, after a huge disappointment, and it was another game that I thought we had covered, and a stupid error by a certain person virtually cost us the game.
Were you a bit dismayed at the start of the game when Steve Pantelides kept getting away with a few reckless challenges? There was one on Steeple there which probably warranted a yellow card.
I think there's probably 4 or 5 that warranted a yellow card, and I said that clearly to Bruno and to Panther, who I know quite well. And you know, we had probably 2 players out in the first 7 minutes, and he made 4 bad challenges and not got punished. But you know, that's life, that's refereeing, and life goes on.
You mentioned him before, but would you say one real big plus for tonight was the form of Robbie, who was, I'd say, one of the game's best players, put in a lot of dangerous crosses, supplied the ball into Andrew for the opening goal?
Yeah, Robbie's been exceptional since he's come across, mate, and you know, we were probably lacking speed out wide, and since we lost Cheyenne last year, and Robbie's filled that void exceptionally well, and he's only got to get better, and I think our team will get better.
You did say that the defensive errors cost you the game, but do you reckon that 4-1 was a fair reflection of the result of the game?
In the end, probably, yeah, because you know, we gave them 4 goals, and we had some great opportunities to score more goals, and they defended quite well, which was probably the difference in the end.
In the next coming weeks, you know, Barisic has scored a lot of goals for you, but is it trying to get a few more goals out of, you know, guys like Steep or obviously Robbie? I know Marian had a pretty good chance there when he came up, which Wilford did well to block.
Yeah, of course. You know, you can't rely on one striker, and Barra's done so well for us during the course of the year, and Steeple has had numerous opportunities to score, and unfortunately he hasn't. So they'll come. You know, once you get 1 or 2, confidence grows, and it will happen.
And finally, as was mentioned, North Geelong next week is the main thing. You know, telling the boys not to get complaints during the week, because easily you can look down the ladder and see where North Geelong are in their current state, but it'll be a sort of a derby between the 2 sides.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough game for sure, and you know, we're going to have a fairly hard session this week because we've been pretty light the last couple of weeks, and it hasn't paid off. So I've just said to the boys, and Tuesday night's going to be a fairly hard session.